Welcome back. I'm Shaunda, and this is Living Loved. Being a strong one doesn't mean you don't need help. We all need help. But sometimes when you are seen as the strong, resilient one, whether it's in your family or in relationships, friendships, people just seem to think, oh, she got it. She's good. I don't have to worry about her. And I know for me, my mother, that's how she felt because we talked about it. I had two other siblings who are not who have passed on now, and she was always like, I didn't have to worry about you because I know that you would land on your feet. But it also put me in a place where I feel at times I was like, what about me though? What about me? And I would sit by myself or be by myself and I would be thinking, wow, I need to be asked, am I good too? I need that. But for whatever reason, this superwoman, the with your cape and your lasso belt, I think, yeah, she had a lasso belt. They think you got it and you're good. And it's almost like you get forgotten about until you beg for it or ask for it or something big happens and then people show up. But the tendency is to think that you're good. You're gonna be good. Like major life transitions, you're good. And at times you have to put your tears away so other people can cry. You put your fears away so other people can be scared. You put your thoughts away to allow other people to speak. And unfortunately, when we do that, because I am definitely that woman, it chips away at you. And then when something major happens in your life and you're not used to asking for help, you feel so alone. And you feel like, I don't have anybody, although there are people around you. And as I was going through my major life transitions, my friends and my mom, my sisters, they have it. And the thing about it is, it's not that they haven't been there. I also, it was hard for me to ask for help and I didn't know how to ask for help. No, basically, nobody could help me. And they were doing the best that they could. But when you're not used to asking for the things that you need, it's like so unfamiliar. It's like night and day for you. And even now, it's even hard to think about. And it makes me a little emotional because of that. Because because you wear your superwoman cape and you're doing everything and you're there for everyone else and you're the crutch of the family. And this is something I also talked to another friend about who's also, very much so the dependable one, the one who you're the go-to person. And sometimes you don't get that chance. And at times you're sacrificing yourself for other people. There is nothing wrong at certain points to sacrifice yourself a bit more for other people or for a situation, because that's what it is. Sometimes you're able to give 20% and other people are giving you 80, and sometimes you're giving the 80 where they can only give the 20. And that's cool. That's reciprocity. But the problem comes, like I said earlier, when you are not asking for the help that you need. And if you're watching this and you have someone in your life and you want to know how you can help them and how you can support them in their time, if they're not going through anything right now, I would ask them now, like, how can I show up for you? What do you need? Because we may not need what you need. but we need something. And that's what I told one of my girlfriends. She had asked, well, Shaunda, what, when things are going on, you always seem like you got it and you have it together. So how can I support you? And I said, you're supporting me right now just by asking me. Just by asking me. And she was like, at times she felt like when I was going through my divorce and I was going through some other stuff, she was like, I didn't really know what to say. I didn't know what to do because you never had that breakdown moment. And let me tell you, you don't have to have a breakdown moment to be broken down, because what do we strong women do? We put it all together, look good, and then we're falling apart on the inside. Our worlds are crumbling, but you can't stop it. You're used to stopping it. You're used to stopping the demolition, but you can't stop this, especially when it's out of control. And sometimes I believe you go through things that break you down so you can readjust, reevaluate how you're doing things. Because I know for me, the last several years, things that happened back to back, they allowed me to see where I needed to adjust, do a little bit something different. And that doesn't mean when you're asking for help or you're allowing people to help you, that's the natural order of things. It's called reciprocity. Because if you're willing to give of yourself, give up your time, give up your love, give up your joy, why are you not, worthy of receiving that back? And I would say, yes, you are. You are worthy of receiving that. And at times, we're so concerned about other people. And sometimes as the strong woman, that you see it from generation to generation. Like I saw my mother being strong, all that she went through, the abuse and different things. And she didn't ask for help. She had 3 of us and she asked for no help from our fathers. And now I look at that and I'm like, dang. Well, before I was looking like, dang, my mother set a high bar for, your shero, my shero. She set the bar. But now I'm like, oh no, there's no way that I'm going to go through this lifetime now without asking for the things that I need, asking for help. I'm not in my marriage. I was giving and giving, not to say he didn't give. I did stuff like picking up the slack and picking up the slack and picking up the slack. And what it does to other people, it makes them, or it allows them to fall back. So if you are always doing, you're the first one to grab something, or you're the first one to do something, and you're not letting the other individual show up. Now, whose fault is that? It's not theirs. And that was a lesson that I had to learn through the marriage. I was like, after I looked at it and looked at all the things that happened, I was like, you know what, Shaunda? Yeah, you should have fell back a little bit on certain things. You shouldn't have been the one taking all the control, because when a person shows that they have the capability, why would you take it away from them? So now on this journey, I'm letting everybody play their position. I'm playing my position, and I'm letting everybody else play their position. I'm not trying to take over. I'm not trying to be the superhero. I'm not trying to be the shero. I'm not doing any of that. I am still remaining there. I'm remaining present. But the overgiving, the people pleasing, those days have to be over, because at this grown age, you don't have any more time to give and any more time to sacrifice yourself for other people, because in the end, it is choice. That person has choice. You have choice. You were given free will. Well, at least I believe. We were all given free will. So on this journey now, if this is you, allow yourself to receive help. Allow yourself to receive support. Allow yourself to receive love, especially if you're going through something, you're coming out of something, or if it's just everyday life. Because if you are there to support, why not allow yourself to receive the support, the love, and the help? Thank you. I appreciate you for being here. If this video resonated with you, please like it, share it, and subscribe to the channel. And remember, keep rising and keep shining, honey.